Good day, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Lake Highlights here at Lake TV. My name is Mike Currier, and we're interviewing some important people at the lake to let everybody know all the good stuff that's going around and just to see how we can make the lake a better place to live. Today I have Nancy Rogers, realtor in Laurie. Good morning, Nancy.
Hi,
how are
Mike.
you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I want everybody to know that I bought my house from you just about 4 years ago. We were looking
Yeah.
4 years ago at this time, so this is how I know Nancy. Nancy helped me get a job at one place, and we've been on Rotary together, so I think I know her pretty well, and I want you to know her as well. Nancy, you've been here for quite a while at the lake. Why don't you give us 1 minute biography about your international events and your life and who Nancy Rogers really is.
Okay, the Cliff Notes. All right. We actually purchased our lake home back in '78. We were living overseas at the time, as you indicated.
In China?
And, well, at the time we were in Africa. We lived in Kenya, the Ivory Coast, Gabon, Cameroon. Then we went to Asia, and we were in Singapore, Manila, and then Hong Kong. But we were actually in the Ivory Coast in Africa at the time, and we needed a lake home. Well, we needed a home in this country to come to for our vacations, and we ended up at Lake of the Ozarks because we love water, and here we are. And when we left the international life, this was the only house we owned, so this is where we came.
Yeah. You're originally from Iowa, where I'm from too, so we do have a little bit of common background. Nancy, we know you're a realtor, but what are some of the other things here at the lake that you're involved in that make your life exciting?
Well, two of the groups that are near and dear to my heart that I participate in are Habitat for Humanity and Rotary International. They're both excellent groups. Do great things in the community, and I sit on the board of directors for both of those.
And you've been some prominent leadership positions in the real estate industry statewide as well, and you're always off to some realty function. I see your pictures on Facebook a lot.
Yes, I do a lot of traveling for the industry. I'm on, of course, our local board of realtors, and then I am a state director for the Missouri Association of Realtors.
Former president?
And not for the state.
Okay.
I'm a former president locally, but not for the state. I am a former state president for CRS, which is Certified Residential Specialist, and a former state president for the Women's Council of Realtors.
I knew you were a state president of something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on the national level right now, I am on the board of directors for CRS.
Wow. That's nice. So we have a pretty important person here dealing with us. Nancy, you've been here for a while. You've been in real estate for quite a while here. Real estate's really taken a beating in various times, and we talk about that and the economy. Compared to the 5 years ago and now, how are we different in the real estate industry?
Well, 2007 was the height. And then the bubble burst. We thought we were bulletproof down here, being a second home market. That turned out not to be true. Our prices have been declining. Actually, they're still declining slightly. We have not hit bottom yet. You hear on all the national, programs how real estate's making a big comeback, and you have to really listen carefully to those sound bites. What they're saying is the number of homes sold is increasing, and that's true here at the lake as well. The number of homes selling is up from last year.
On a per month basis, you might say.
Right. The prices are still sliding slightly. We have too much inventory right now. So until that inventory gets absorbed, our prices are not going to stabilize and then start to increase. The good news is I think we're on track to bottom out this summer, and the reason we're going to do that is the number of new homes, new listings coming on the market is down, and that'll give us that opportunity to absorb all that extra inventory, and then we'll be able to see things start to be on the uptick again.
I remember when I bought my house through you, visited probably 30 or 40 good possibilities. I found the right one. So there are lots of houses for sale, and you can have your pick, and it's still a buyer's market?
Yes, it is still. The way you tell buyer's market from seller's market, If you have about 6 months worth of inventory, that's flat. If you have less than 6 months of inventory, that's a seller's market. If you have more than 6 months inventory, it's a buyer's market. And yeah, we have about 1.5 years worth of inventory.
Okay. Does that mean how long the average house takes to sell? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. So the values are down, but the number of houses being purchased is up.
Is up.
Okay. So I don't know. I wouldn't call that a wash yet.
Not yet.
But what can a person do if they want to sell their house to make it more sellable?
Oh gosh, you really need to get it in tip-top condition, because as you said, there's so much out there to choose from. You need to make sure that all the little repairs are made, and you need to clean. You need to stage it, declutter.
Oh.
Yes. And you need to hire a good realtor.
Right, yes. So competition is still pretty tough between among the realtors.
Well, as I said, there's a lot of inventory out there. There are a lot of different levels of service that realtors provide, and you need to, when you're speaking to interviewing realtors to decide who's going to market your home, you need to ask them about their services. A lot of the realtors will go in and just put a sign in the yard, put it in the multi-list, take a few quick snaps with their camera, throw it into the multi-list system, and then just cross their fingers. And there's a lot more to marketing a property.
Yes, that's true. Well, if I ever need to sell my house, I know what I'm going to do, and that's going to take a lot of work. Nancy, you said you're involved in so many things. Tell us what's going on in Rotary and what your work is in the Rotary and how Rotary works.
Rotary is a fabulous international organization which really promotes peace throughout the world on a relationship basis. It's not political in any way, shape, or form. And we raise money to help people locally and internationally. We, of course, have the swimming pool in Lori, which is a fabulous addition to our community.
Teresa Gramke was on last week.
Oh, was she?
Yes.
Okay, all right. My position right now, I am the chairman for the foundation committee, and the foundation is actually the money-making part of the organization.
And then Rotary spreads that out through local, state, and international functions. What's the big international project that Rotary has been so successful with?
Oh, eradicating polio. Yeah, we are so proud of that. It literally is gone from the world, except there are 3 little places still which we can't get into. Oh. Even being non-political, they're just not letting us in.
Mm-hmm. I know Nancy brought me into Rotary and sponsored me about 3.5 years ago, and I know we've had lots of international exchanges, people from far lands coming through our little Rotary here in Lori Sunrise Beach, and they're also working on clean water too, aren't they?
Yes.
What's that about?
They go in and help villages that have unbelievable living conditions, have no clean water. They will help them dig wells and set up purification systems so that you don't have to walk 10 miles to find a water source that is healthy and not going to kill you.
And they don't close their beaches, do they?
No.
Okay. And with the other organization, the Humanity in the home building thing that Jimmy Carter was so involved in, wasn't it?
Yes.
What do you do here around the lake with that?
Habitat, we have been active now for 13 years, and we are now building our 12th house. Wow. Yeah, we try to do one a year. We have a wonderful restore, which is located in south of Camdenton on Business 5 in the industrial park area. And this restore is marvelous if you're looking for anything from cabinets to light bulbs to any furniture, I mean any items for redoing, remodeling. Go there first because you're going to get a great deal. They're open Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday from 10 to 2. We do take donations also, so if you do have a remodeling project going on and you don't know what to do with those old kitchen cabinets, give Habitat a call. We'll come pick them up. Then you get a tax deduction, and we'll sell them and help somebody build a home.
So that's one of your funding sources then at
It's
this
our
resale
major
place.
funding.
Okay. To help build this new house that you're
Yes.
doing. You get a lot of support from local building
Yes.
supply centers and talent and construction people too as well. That's great. Nancy, you do a lot. We see you around all over at the lake, and it's always a joy to see you because we know good things are happening wherever you are.
Well,
That's
thank
just
you,
the way
Mike.
it is. We're glad to have you, Nancy, today, and thank you for taking time. You've got another board meeting to go
I
to.
do, I
So
do.
on your tombstone, it's not going to say has died. It's just going to say has gone to another meeting. Right. Thank you for coming, Nancy.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Good. Nancy Rogers does a lot for us, and she contributes to the lake, and we're glad you got to meet her and know her today in our show. My name is Mike Currier. Give me a call here at the studio, or the website is probably spinning across the bottom of your screen now. And give us a call if you have anybody you'd like to be on our show to let everybody here at the lake know what a good place this is to live and what the quality of life can really be. Thank you for viewing, and we'll see you next time.